But first, I probably need that whiskey because it's getting to the end of the year, and look, maybe I've just run out of chocolates, but I'm wondering now, I mean, why do I bother spending hours each day checking the facts for you, fact-checking all those frauds and fakes we now see all around us? You know, those people frightening the children with their fake scares, the end of the world, or filling whole news programs with fake news, Trump, Russia. I mean, what difference does any of that fact-checking make? I mean, what difference do facts make? Even the smartest, the most successful people you see wandering around, they just believe exactly what they want to believe. The craziest stuff, it doesn't matter. I mean, sometimes that is now so obvious, it's funny. You've got to laugh. I mean, a few weeks ago we had Greens MP Adam Band. He goes to a protest here in Melbourne, a Marxist one, of course, and he's looking straight at these Marxist protesters, and they're fighting the police, and he says, looking right at them, fighting away, looking right at them, he says, they're actually being peaceful. Swear to God, have a look.
Keep up the peaceful, non-violent, civil disobedience, because that is the way that we will get action from this climate-carrying government. Thank you.
I think, what is that? But there are actually more invidious and more serious examples of what I'm talking about. Today, look, we even have super intelligent people seeing in Greta Thunberg a global warming prophet. I mean, they're global warming messiah, when she's in fact a 16-year-old girl who doesn't go to school, who has Asperger's syndrome. She's got a whole range of serious anxiety problems, like selective mutism, for instance. Won't talk, though that's not much obvious lately. And they see in this poor, scared girl a great expert, when she's actually told the head of the United Nations straight out, why should she even bother learning facts?
And what is the point of learning facts when the most important facts clearly means nothing to our society?
I mean, why should I even bother learning facts when even people like Theresa Rain, a multi-millionaire businesswoman, she's clearly not stupid, wife of a former Prime Minister, Kevin Rudd, even she last week tweeted something so lunatic, I mean, so utterly, obviously false, actually blaming Prime Minister Scott Morrison for causing fires in parts of New South Wales because she claims it was his wicked party that blocked climate change policies. And she told him, by the way, to repent. I mean, repent. Well, that's the language of religion there. That's, facts have got nothing to do with this. I mean, let me waste some airtime here. Theresa Rain, Miss Rain, the science is absolutely crystal clear. Even if you think these fires were caused by global warming, and they're not, there is zero way the Morrison government could have changed the world's climate, lowered the world's temperature so dramatically as to stop the fires. We're just too small. I mean, seriously. But there, did I just say a fact? Oops, sorry about that. I won't do that again. Yeah, I don't think in my lifetime it's been this bad. I mean, everywhere you look now, intelligent people, the most fashionable people, giants of the media as well, believing only what they want to believe. All the facts can scream that they're wrong, they won't hear. In some cases, they don't dare to hear. I mean, right now, if you go to my blog, or you've been watching this show, if you go to my blog, you will see the mountain of evidence there that I've dug up that shows what even your own eyes should be telling you. The best-selling Aboriginal author Bruce Pascoe is not Aboriginal at all. I mean, genealogical records and Aboriginal groups, they all say is not. Go to my blog today. You'll also find, or you can see it on the Dark Emu Exposed website, or in a new book about Pascoe called Bitter Harvest, absolutely nailed down proof that Bruce Pascoe misquoted sources and invented evidence to claim that Aborigines were actually farmers living in big towns with 1,000 people. In Dark Emu, his best-selling book, in schools now, Pascoe claims that explorers like Sturt and Mitchell described such towns of 1,000 people. But when you check, it's not that hard. No, they didn't. Well, just ask yourself the damn obvious. Where is the archaeological evidence? Where are the ruins of all these towns? Well, just go and ask Aboriginal leaders or scholars, and they'll say Pascoe's dreaming. But, I mean, it's so obvious. It's so obvious. But again, these facts don't count. Dreams apparently are what counts. Dreams. So the ABC, it's still going ahead with the documentary starring Pascoe. In fact, just yesterday, the head of the ABC's big life department, very smart woman, brushed aside all of that evidence, all of it, every scrap, couldn't be bothered with it, and just started babbling that, you know, my real agenda is that I don't want the ABC to run an adaptation of Dark Emu because hundreds of thousands more people would be exposed to what she claims was Pascoe's rock-solid research and vital truth-telling. And what a disgraceful form of censorship this was from this Andrew Bolt. Back to you, please. Pascoe does not do rock-solid research. It's a crock, an obvious crock. The facts are there. That's why I'm against it. For heaven's sake, do some fact-checking yourself. You can start with my blog post today on Pascoe, on blog post yesterday. Really. If there's any censorship on this topic, it's on your ABC. Back to you. You guys are promoting Pascoe's untruth, and you never, never run the facts that contradict them. But facts. I don't know why I even bother. Spending hours every day producing, you know, facts. ABC staff don't seem to be bothering with that at all. They just don't want to know. Don't want to be bothered by these facts. Follow the dream. And it's everywhere now. It's this postmodernist idea that got into our universities. Facts are just social constructs. So, what's the harm in constructing your own? Now, when facts and reason no longer count, guys, we're in trouble. Arguments then get decided by who's got the most power, the most muscle, or who's got making the biggest nuisance. And that's why you get idiocy like this. Extinction Rebellion protesters in London this week, not arguing, just barging into someone's office and kicking their legs up in the air like they were bees dying from global warming.
Does anyone want a cup of tea or coffee while
yes,
you're here?
Yes,
We'll make you one. Unfortunately, it's an electric kettle, so it will it's an electric
last
kettle.
throes of extinction.
I don't know. You tell me. I mean, you tell me. Do facts still count? I mean, should I bother with all this research, or should I just blurt out whatever the hell I prefer to believe? It's working for a lot of people out there, you know, isn't it?